Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. We are thrilled and honored to be with you today to share some exciting news and details on the future of family enterprise in Canada. It's taken us a while to get here. Some might say too long, but we're here. Before I get things underway, I first want to thank everyone who has helped and contributed time, money, expertise, or all three, to get us where we are today. So welcome. To start off, I'd like to introduce our presenters today, and there are two of us. Following that, we'll go straight into the presentation, followed by a question and answer session, and then we'll adjourn. First, some of you may know me, some of you may not, but for those who don't, I've been involved in family enterprise for almost 30 years. I lead a third-generation family enterprise, and I hold board positions on two other private family companies. I've been involved with CAFE for over 20 years, serving on local and national boards since 2003 and as chair since 2009. And finally, I'm a founding board member of IFEA. I serve on various industry boards and councils, and I was recently elected to the executive of the Canadian Institute of Plumbing and Heating. My co-presenter joining me today is Margaret Jean Mannix, who is also known to many of you, but for those who don't, she's been involved in the field of family enterprise for more than 20 years. She's a fourth-generation member of a family business conglomerate, serving on a variety of family boards, including operating companies, foundations, and family offices. Margaret Jean has served on a number of family business center advisory boards and currently serves on the board of the Business Families Foundation. She's been chair of IFEA since 2011 and has been a strong advocate for the advancement of family enterprise advisor education, and I might add, she is as passionate as I am about seeing family enterprise succeed and endure in Canada. So you might well be asking, why us? Our two Canadian organizations, one relatively new and one with over 30 years of history, have spent the past 18 months carefully considering how best to meet our shared mandate. Put simply, how to improve outcomes for Canadian business families. We included many stakeholders and partners in the process. The boards of both organizations have met together on 2 occasions, and we've had frank and open discussions about what it would look like if we built the best family enterprise organization in the world together. Guided by those discussions, a smaller working group from both CAFE and IFEA met multiple times and slowly built a plan to deliver on that dream. That group included myself, Margaret Jean Mannix, Jim Burton, Bill Sheffield, Dave Chucko, Lenore Van Oon, Kathy Bright, and Paul McDonald. So today, as a result of our work together, and after integrating the feedback and input we received from across Canada, we're extremely proud and excited to introduce all of you to the next evolution of Canada's Family Enterprise Association, Family Enterprise Exchange. A new family enterprise association that is a partnership bringing the best of CAFE and IFEA together that will leverage and build upon their respective strengths to create a dynamic and well-resourced impact association.
What we are poised to do is to empower the enterprising strength of families. We all know and appreciate that our economy relies on family enterprise. We must nurture, encourage, sustain, and support our enterprising families, their advisors, our communities, our country. For we recognize exactly how this matters. With 880,000 private family enterprises in Canada, contributing 60% to Canada's GDP by family enterprise, when looking outside, the Fortune 500 companies are family controlled by 35%. Employing 6 million people nationally. $1.5 billion in annual contributions from private foundations in support of social programs, art, hospitals, and other charities. This is vital to our advancement. It's going to be about transforming the approach to advice, recognizing the magnitude of 80,000 advisors in Canada, ranging in a variety of disciplines from investment, insurance, banking, legal, accounting, facilitating, counseling. Recognizing the role of the trusted advisor is pivotal in the success of family enterprise and the family enterprise-centric advice has a positive impact on those outcomes for families. IFEA and their designates have already been advancing the field in this regard.
So what would Canada look like if there was no family enterprise? We statistically outperform publicly held companies. We are critical drivers, but we're not just about the money. Family enterprises are also about values, quality, community, and a long-term view. These are tenets that enrich our society and drive our economy, but they're not without challenges. Understanding those challenges and the opportunities and how to best navigate them, that is where FEX matters, for families and for their advisors. So the Family Enterprise Exchange has been created to lead a major movement for family enterprises in Canada because they matter so much to the country's economic and social well-being. We bring the best knowledge and globally recognized best practices, and we create a safe environment for families. And we bring world-class education to advisors so they can effectively support their family enterprise clients. We will help lead Canada's future. And we'll be a voice that is heard. Canadian families and advisors will want to be part of such a positive movement. We'll provide every family with the knowledge and wisdom they need to propel their enterprise to greatness. And for every family looking for a trusted community of like-minded peers with the best practices, tools, and resources to navigate their journey, this is the place to come.
As well, for advisors transforming their approach. The Family Enterprise Exchange will empower every advisor who wants access to the best practices and knowledge in the field of family enterprise to become a trusted advisor of choice. To help advisors differentiate themselves in the highest professional manner with the most respected designation in a community of like-minded peers. Critically, help families become aware of the advice they need, of advisors who understand that need, and of the value that an FEA designated advisor can bring. FEX is unique, inspiring enterprising families and the resources around them. And we'll do such with clarity and unbiased, focused support. A unique combination of shared experience and the world's best knowledge and practices coming to you. In every walk of life, from affluent to startups, a service model that will scale depending on your entry point. Where it's also about creating a safe harbor. Families can confidently share their experiences in a non-transaction, family-only based community. And where advisors will have their own community to share and learn from each other and stay on top of their game. With opportunities to bring the distinct communities of families and advisors together with purpose-built opportunities to safely share and learn in a collective experience. That's powerful.
And working with the Family Enterprise Exchange Foundation, we will lead in the development of research and knowledge by curating, funding, and developing the best available education, knowledge, and materials for all members. We will support family enterprises with specific content, experiences, and communities built specifically for them. And we will do the same for our advisors. Along with building a community specifically for them, we will continue to provide excellence in advisor education, including the Family Enterprise Advisor Program leading to the FEA designation, the best designation in this field. And it will be about collaboration. FEX will be about sharing. It's in our DNA and it's in our name. We will share and exchange ideas, cooperating and working with our educational partners as well as other centers of research excellence and foundations committed to family enterprise research, outreach, and education. We will build upon and grow the local chapter network with resources dedicated to building and expanding member value for families and for advisors. And we're going to bring the best global resources, whether they are found here or in Asia or in Europe, and deliver them locally, consistently, and professionally. And it's about being a voice. Our plans involve growth, and we'll deploy the resources necessary to achieve that growth intelligently. But we will grow into a robust membership of enterprising families and advisors that together will form a vocal community. Our messaging will stand apart in what is becoming a loud and confusing space. We will get noticed, and we will inspire people to become engaged and involved. With the support and collaboration of leading applied research centers, we will be a key advocate for family enterprise in political and economic circles across Canada and in Ottawa. and we will deliver a brand experience that is consistent and compelling for all ages and across all touch points of family enterprise. And will inspire. Families will join because they love their families and their businesses, and they believe both should be valued, enjoyed, and preserved. And advisors will join because they believe they can help change the outcomes and lives of their family enterprise clients for the better. One of the key differentiators that our new association will have from its predecessors is that we will not be sponsored. Instead, we're building a consortium of supporters, large and small, who believe in what we are building and want to be part of making a difference to Canadian family enterprise outcomes. We're fortunate to have a team of experienced professionals who have a strong and proven track record for delivering as leaders, both in management at FEX as well as on our board. This combination of skills and expertise will guide, build, and inspire others to participate. Our investors, something that will be covered a little further on, are providing the working capital to do this right. Our membership goals are big and bold, but they are based on executing on a series of activities that has not been done before in this space. We intend on growing our business family membership segment from its current 550 to 2,000 by 2018 and to 10,000 in the next decade. We intend on growing our FEA designate segment from its current 115 to 500 by 2018 and to 2,500 in the next decade. And we want to grow our advisor member segment to 4,000 in the coming decade as well.
These are big, bold, meaningful, and powerful goals and objectives. And what are our key components to drive success? It's about world-class experts providing input and direction and insight. A single high-impact, high-quality annual conference. Expanded family-only programming and expanded advisor-only programming. The refinement and expansion of the peer advisory group program with a funded brand and media strategy to build and realize on the profile we need and to gain the traction that's critical. It's about financial responsibility, stability, sustainability. It's about clear governance and effective management supported and positioned for achievement. And let's not forget about the significance and importance of getting in front of our audiences. Awareness advertising, targeted to family enterprise and advisors, using both traditional and digital methods, also recognizing an emphasis on building the FEA designation brand. It's about earned media, speaking engagements, commenting on issues, participating in dialogue, and contributing to public publications. Direct marketing to targets, including strategic influencers. Significant resources to public relations, where thought leadership is regular, well-researched, content creation and distribution is critical.
We've structured a plan to get there involving strong governance, effective financing, and appropriate timing. Without diving into every element of our organizational chart, I'd like to highlight some key areas. One, besides committees you'd expect to see in a properly governed organization, there are two that deserve special attention: the FEA designate community and the chapter community. We are investing significantly in building an FEA designate community that will bring value to those advisors who achieve the designation. And our chapters will have a voice and a seat at the table to ensure their operations and the members they serve are heard, helping us build strong and effective connections and bringing value to our entire membership. You'll also note that we have a distinct separation between families and advisors with respect to membership and education. As we've alluded to, we are building distinct membership value for each segment, providing unique aspects that make sense, and providing a safe and secure environment for members to share their experiences and learn. And we're building a first-of-its-kind learning continuum for both families and advisors. It's a solid start, wouldn't you say? We have secured the necessary seed capital to fund our startup, coming from a consortium of supporters. This seed capital is allowing us to build the Family Enterprise Exchange and making the right strategic choices along the way. I am pleased and proud to confirm that both the IFEA and the CAFE Board of Directors have formally given their approval and support for the structure, the plan, and the proposed budgets. Our build-out plans include some important launch dates. Specifically, we're going to be heavily promoting the new organization in all markets in the fall, including a series of roadshows to meet our current, new, and prospective members and provide further details and announcements as we go. This awareness campaign will also include some special announcements during Symposium in Calgary this coming May. And then on November 1st, the plan is to launch our full program. Exciting and ambitious, to be sure. So in summary, we are excited and energized, and our boards and thought leaders are committed. We have a vision of excellence and transformation. We'll have more to share in the coming months, and we welcome your enthusiasm, support, and look forward to your contributions. We are honored to advance enterprising families in Canada and their advisors, namely you. We know family enterprise matters, we know what we do matters, and this movement will change lives. So think about how you want to be involved and connect with us.
Alan, thanks. And I think that really brings us to the amount of time we had allocated for this portion of our announcement and conversations. Myself, I want to thank you for your time, your questions, of which there are many more, and they're greatly appreciated as they help us form, build, and continue to evolve the FEX. Alan?
I want to thank Margaret Jean Mannix. I want to thank Kathy Bright and Paul McDonald, who are our staff leaders at IFIA and CAFE, respectively, for their support. I'd like to thank Jim Burton and his crew at PPI, who've been largely responsible for the technical side of this webinar, and their support was fantastic, and I really appreciate everybody that joined the call for their enthusiasm and interest and support, and I really, really encourage you to keep the conversation open, and it's exciting where we're headed, and I look forward to working with all of you to make it a reality. And with that, I'll close the call, and thank everyone very much.